everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Northwest Craftsman. One of the things that I'm trying to get better about around my shop is making sure that all of my dust collection at the source is as optimal as it can be. One, to keep down the mess, but two, also to keep particulates out of the air. Now, a particularly egregious tool that I have in my shop is also one of my favorites, which is the RA1181 router table. Now, the router table does have built-in dust collection in the fence in the back, but one of the things that I've noticed, and you'll see a little clip of that here, is that when I use it on a regular basis, the dust collection does not always work because it'll come down through the throat plate and kind of spreads out underneath the table. So I did a lot of research and I was trying to look around and I didn't really see a lot of good solutions for how to collect this. You could always jerry-rig something together to try and get it to work, until on Etsy I ran across a guy who makes 3D printed versions of a dust collector that fit around both sides and should allow it to work better. So today I'm going to go ahead and install that for you guys. We're going to see how well this works, because if it works well, this is going to be something that I recommend for every single one of these router tables, because it's going to make my life a whole lot easier. All right, let's go see how it gets installed and how well it works. This kit comes with three primary parts. The first one is going to be the primary dust collection port. These guys fit through the rail guides that are in the bottom of the fixed plate guide, or the fixed base on the router itself. It's going to slide in there. You've got mounting hardware that goes inside both of these holes that mounts to the fixed base itself. And then you also have this guy, which fits on the opposite side of the dust port so that you can get full dust collection. And if you have this router table, you'll know there's two openings, one in the back, one in the front. This is to cover the other one so that your primary airflow can come in through the top and out through the dust collection port. Alrighty, and then you can see from this side how it kind of comes through in both of the slots right over here. That oval, or that opening, aligns with two little threaded inserts, or two little threaded holes that you can see here and here, as long as my head's not too much in the way of this. Two little threaded inserts. So I'm going to go ahead and thread these suckers through there, and it should lock them in place so that that guy can't back out. Alrighty, and then last but not least, we need to install the auxiliary, or the other side dust cover. So I'm going to go ahead and snap this guy on. It looks like it should just snap into place. Oh, that was way easier than I expected it to be. Alrighty, and then as you can see from up here, you got the dust port that's coming out this back side. The other plate is sitting here on this side. So the only thing I have left now to do is modify my dust collection so that I get a Y that's coming off here, so that I can control both the fence dust collection and now the underside dust collection from the same gate. Alright, I'm going to time out you guys through that real fast. One of the things that I do want to point out is I did need to use an adapter right here in order to go from the 2.5 inch to a 4 inch. The shop on Etsy does offer a 4-inch direct, which I would highly recommend if you're going to be using 4-inch hosing. Like I am, I just hadn't seen that before I purchased it, so I had to get an intermediate adapter. Anyways, the other thing is that I had to go ahead and silicone and screw the two together because there wasn't quite a tight enough friction fit. Hose fittings are always so finicky at that 2.5, 2 1/4, whatever size you have and what the taper is. So that doesn't totally surprise me. And if I need to make any adjustments, this side is already, this side right here is already secured in with those screws that I'd put in earlier. But yeah, so really excited with how this thing looks. You can kind of see the back side, maybe. Nope, can't. But we're gonna go ahead and give this guy a test, and I'm not gonna be using the throat plate so that you can see it sucking everything away. Nominally, that would be dangerous if you're leading into a new piece, but I'm gonna be starting in the middle of a piece so that it's supported on both sides. So PSA, always use a throat plate on your router table if you can, but for the sake of demonstration, I'm not going to here. Well, outside of a little debris that just flung out all over the place over here, I'm really impressed by it. The kind of the cool thing about it, as I was thinking about it more, and it kind of just makes sense, is now that we've got everywhere underneath blocked off, there's really no place for the chips to go except either in the fence dust port or in the underside dust port here, or I guess out towards me. So, I mean, there definitely was some chips that came out towards me, but man, oh man, is this an improvement over what I had previously. Really excited to put this through its paces and see how well it works when I get through a big project. But overall, would recommend getting this for the RA1181. I will link down in the description below the shop that I got it from on Etsy, because again, I couldn't find anything on Amazon, and normally I just include an Amazon link, but I will go ahead and link his shop or her shop. I don't actually know if it's a him or a her, so their shop down in the comment section down below, in the description down below, so that if you guys want to get one for yours, you can get one. And again, I'm really excited to put this through its paces and see how well it works moving forward, especially when I get a really heavy project, not just kind of a little kind of go ahead and test it. Anyways, if you guys have questions or comments, I would love to hear it in the comment section down below. And if you like the kind of videos we're producing here at Northwest Craftsman, go ahead and give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that little bell notification icon so that you get notified anytime our episodes come out. Awesome. Thank you guys tons. Have happy, safe, and dust-free woodworking.